Well, Tiernan, 2-0 in the end. How would you reflect on that?
Obviously hugely disappointed. We probably a game of two halves. Thought first half we done all the things that we'd worked on all week. Probably had a couple of chances. Mickey Duffy had a great chance that if it had went in, it could have been a completely different game. And second half to concede as early as we did. We were hugely disappointed with the goals that we conceded. Really disappointed. And then once we got a man sent off, it was probably backs against the wall, and Rovers took control at that stage.
You talked about Duffy's chance in the first half, and the width of a post. It's a game of fine margins, isn't it?
Yeah, listen, it's football's all about both boxes, and you need to take your chances, and you need to defend your own box really well, and we probably didn't do neither tonight. At times in between both boxes we were okay, but both boxes is what defines games, and unfortunately as a group we weren't good enough in both.
What was your view of the red card?
I probably can't comment on that because I haven't seen it back, and at the time it didn't look like a second booking to me, but and I'm not going to be critical until I actually see it.
Just on the evidence of what we saw, particularly in the first half tonight, though, there were a lot of good signs there, and with such an influx of new players, it might take a while for them to gel fully. The seeds look like they might be there.
Yeah, 100%. Listen, we're under no illusions here. The difference in this team and Stephen's team's 8 years, and we know that this was never going to be a flick of a switch, and we know Derry's a big club, and we know that the demands are there, and rightly so. They should be for the size of the club. But this was always going to take a little bit of time to get the players in that we wanted, to implement the style that we wanted. And our problem is probably inconsistency up to now. We're doing some really good things, we're showing some really good things, but we're just not doing it on a consistent basis.
Well, the players got a good reception from the travelling Derry City fans at the end of the game tonight, and obviously you have a lot of big games still to come. Yeah, listen,
there's 10 games left. The fans have been brilliant all season, and they've been our 12th man, as we've talked about on so many occasions, and the same with them tonight, and we're hugely appreciative of them. And it's just probably more hurting the players and the staff that you don't send them back up the road with a little bit more to cheer about.
Well, listen, thanks for talking to us, Tiernan. Thanks very much.
Cheers, thank you.